Oh, hey guys. It's Friday. Hope you're well, and hope you had a good week, and also hope you have a good weekend as well. Okay, so today we're just going to look at complex numbers, and I'm going to be using Python, and so I'm going to do basic arithmetic operations on them, conjugates, finding exponential values, and magnitude, and so forth. Okay, so what I've started doing is import cmath as cm. And then import math as m, then import numpy as np. Right. So I'm starting to assign variables to my numbers. So always make sure when you're doing any form of mathematical coding or whatever, even using Java or anything like that, assign variables. So it's just easy for you to call them. You don't have to keep typing them over and over again. Okay. 2 plus ij, then c equals 2 minus 4j. Some random number t. Sorry. 1, let me think. Plus, oh no, let me put a negative value there. 3j. Right, so we're going to start off with basic arithmetic operations. Okay, so a plus b. Okay, and then a minus b, and c plus, c plus d. Okay, and then c times d as well. So this is just basic operations anyway, so you can see. And b divided by d. Right, and a times d. Okay. So I can do it, I'll just do a sum. So I'll do it this way. So print. Yeah. So the sum of a plus d equals 4 minus j. Okay. Right. So now we're going to look at conjugate. So finding the conjugates. Right. So the conjugate of a. So a dot conjugate. That's what you type. Right. And then it's the same concept, right? So b dot conjugate. Right. And then c dot conjugate. Okay. And then if I want to get the conjugate of that, yeah, what I'll do is a dot conjugate. Okay, so that's our conjugate, which is equal to a. Okay, so I'll show you a neat trick as well. So a dot conjugate equal a. Is it equal to a? So that's what you're asking essentially. You either get a Boolean value, true or false. So there we are, true, which is true, right? Okay, so that's what we do when we're looking for conjugate. So looking at exponentiation, right? Our complex numbers. Right, so I'll find out a squared. Okay, and then I could also write it this way, so power a Yeah, it's the same thing. So whichever way you want to do it, it's entirely up to you. I just prefer this format. It's easy anyway, but it's entirely up to you anyway. Okay, so let me look for, let me just say power. No, C4, which is essentially this. Okay, so they're the same. Okay, so yeah, that's the beauty of maths. You can use different things, different methods to come to the same answer. Okay, so now we're going to be calculating the modulus. Magnitude. Sorry, my spelling is atrocious today. Sorry. Okay. So I type in abs. Yeah, then abs, which is absolute value. D. Then abs. Right. So that's calculating the modulus of complex numbers, and then I want to find out polar values. Right. So I'll type in cm dot. So polar A. So that's the magnitude. That's the length. Yeah. And then that's the angle in radians. Okay. And I can also, if I want to convert the angle into radians, I'll show you a neat trick as well. But let me also type in another code. So cm dot phase. So it gives us the angle in radians, right? So I want to convert that to degrees, right? So that'll be right. So that's 180 degrees, right? Divided by of course that's np. So np dot pi. So 33.69 degrees. And I can also use a different format to do that as well. So so np dot then degrees. So here we are. So that's just the basic operations on complex numbers using Python. Yeah. So yeah, it's just a quick intro. Then I'll do a more detailed video soon. So okay, have a good Friday, guys, and enjoy yourselves. Cheers. Bye bye.